Hey, so this is just a quick video to go through the guidelines for the video, and I have some of the question guidelines as well. I'll send these through as text as well in an email. But firstly, just look, thanks for taking the time to do it. It's much appreciated. Um, in terms of the actual video guidelines, so ideally to shoot it off a laptop or one of the newer phones in a light room, or have some lights, or either a light or some natural light coming in. Ideally on a stable surface, so if it's on a laptop you leave it there so it's not someone holding the camera so it's shaky. No background noise. We're going to have ideally a 2 minute max on it, so they'll be short enough. A plain background, I mean, there's curtains and stuff there, it's not too busy, so that's fine. Angle, then you can choose yourself, so like that's a fine angle there. If you want to have the camera raised up, that's no problem either. You can choose that. And then the other thing is to try and talk to the camera. So like it's weird doing it. I'm used to doing videos now, but you actually just have to look at the camera, or look at yourself on screen, so you're not kind of looking off out into the distance and stuff like that. And then what I'm doing here now is reading some of these, so ideally not reading. So I'll give you guidelines as well in terms of the questions, but in general, the overall guideline is to keep it simple and just explain who you are and how Fitness for Life has helped you. That's it. It doesn't have to be too complicated, and I don't want you to feel like you're having to do too much or anything, or be like working off specific questions or anything, whatever you feel comfortable saying. So ideally, we'd like to get an introduction, so your name, maybe your status in terms of if you're married, if you're a mother, if you've children, whatever it is. What were you like before joining F4L? So I used to go to the gym, or I used to do my own training, or whatever you used to do. Maybe just explain that. Say what were you like, or how did you feel before you joined? Like, what were the things that maybe you sort of went, I need to make a change, or I wasn't feeling great, or I didn't feel confident, whatever. How has F4L helped? And just a quick run through of your results. So overall, I've lost whatever amount of weight, or I've changed my body shape, dress size, whatever it may be. And then just how do you feel now, or what's your kind of life like now? So like, I'm just a fitter and healthier and active person now. I bring my gear on holidays. I run. I work out with my kids, or whatever it is. That's sort of the change now compared to what you were before. Say so. That's all. And again, look, generally it's just intro on how it's helped you. So it's nothing too crazy. And video guidelines, like, ideally just some of those guidelines, but again, we're not shooting any movies or anything like that. You don't need to be too worried about it. So yeah, they're the guidelines. I'll send through the stuff in text to you as well. But if there's any questions, let us know. But again, thanks for taking the time. It's much appreciated. And yeah, cool.